sun. I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships rolling in. Then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
It's December 9, 2010. It's a cold winter in Cleveland, as every one of them are. 43 years ago today, Otis Redding and the Bar-Kays came here to Channel 5 Studios to perform on the Upbeat Show. That afternoon, they performed their last television performance. Just 2 days before that, Otis recorded on the dock of the bay in Memphis, Tennessee at the Stax Studios. Otis hadn't completely written the song. As a matter of fact, the last verse wasn't even done. Otis whistled until the end of the song. 2 days later, he came here and performed a couple of songs here with Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels for Don Webster and the Upbeat Show. When the show was concluded, they got into their car and drove 2 miles east to Leo's Casino for their last concert on that Saturday night. Let's take a walk over to Leo's. Behind me is Aldi's Supermarket at 7500 Euclid Avenue. 43 years ago on this date, Leo's Casino stood there. The casino had been there for several decades, and this is where Otis and the Bar-Kays performed their last concert after they performed the show at WEWS Studios about 2 miles west of here. From here, they went back to their hotel, and then the next day, on a Sunday afternoon, they went down to Burke Lakefront Airport, where they boarded the plane for Madison, Wisconsin. Let's take a ride to the airport. Otis Redding and the Bar-Kays came here to Burke Lakefront Airport on the shore of Lake Erie. It was a cold day, and the pilot, Dick Fraser, had a tough time starting the airplane because the battery was dead. He finally got us started. Ben Cauley and the Bar-Kays, they looked at each other. They were a little bit leery about getting on the plane, but they got on. They boarded, and they flew roughly 2 hours up to Madison, Wisconsin. The plane missed its approach because Dick Fraser was flying a little bit too high. The second approach he went around, he was flying a little bit too low. Ice formed on the wings, it's believed, and it caused the plane to shake and to rattle. It went into the lake about a half mile from shore. We're going to board a plane, and we're going to fly to Memphis, Tennessee, where Ben Cauley is waiting for us. Ben was the only survivor of that plane crash. We're here in Memphis, Tennessee. We're at the home of Stax Records. Stax Records was the home since 1962 of Otis Redding. Now, they recorded in the museum behind us. But when they went on the road, Otis took with him a band, and that band was the Bar-Kays. This man with me is Ben Cauley. Ben Cauley played trumpet for Otis Redding and the Bar-Kays. Ben, you traveled with Otis on the road wherever he went.
Right.
And there came a time when Ben and the band and Otis, they became so successful, they got an airplane.
Right. Right.
And everybody traveled in the airplane.
Right.
But before that, everybody was in a station wagon.
Right, exactly.
When did you start with Otis? When did Ben become a Bar-Kay and the Bar-Kay go on the road with Otis?
I said that this is the last part of 63.
End of 63. How did Otis Redding find Ben Cauley, James Alexander, and the Bar-Kays?
We played the Stax show they did in Memphis in 1963 at the Coliseum.
At the Coliseum?
Right, and he heard us and he said, "Man, who are they?" And it's exactly the film show that particular show that time, and he said, "Man, who are they?" He said, we opened the show up, as a matter of fact, and so the Bar-Kays were the opening act. We was the opening act, okay. And he was really. He said, "Man, they are bad, man. Y'all them boys, man." He had talked to us, man, and he came outside just to see him. to see him play, to perform, to get down and say, God dog. Yeah.
But you were only 15.
I know.
15.
Exactly.
You were still in high school.
That's in high school.
What were you doing for a living? What kind of work were you doing?
We was in school. We was going to school. And we playing around the city here on a few shows in Memphis. And that was it.
Were you getting paid to play the show? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were a working band.
Yeah, working band.
Okay. And then you opened the show
Open show.
at the Coliseum at the end of '63, and Otis saw you.
He loved us, man.
He loved you.
He said, God, dog, they are bad. Yeah.
So then what did he do? How did he approach you? How did he...
When he saw us, man, as we was walking on stage, he stopped and said, man, y'all are bad. He said, is Jumpin', you know what? We said, no. We said, we're trying to get some action. He said, man, hey, would y'all pay me? I bring you home and bring you back, and we feel well, as long as we get school, we do the show. And he said, yeah, I get you back home in school. And I said, we consider doing that to him.
So he understood you were in school, and he had to work around your school.
Right.
So that was in '63. And you guys stayed with him on the road. You went everywhere with him. And what do your parents say about you young kids traveling with Otis Redding?
They would like it because we get paid more money than we have them out to.
They loved it because you were getting paid more money than they were making, huh?
Yeah.
So you traveled on the road with Otis, traveling by station wagon until you got the airplane. When you got the airplane, everybody couldn't fit into that airplane.
Right.
Somebody had to take a commercial flight. Somebody had to go to the airport.
We sent James James and Carl Sim with the equipment.
Yeah.
To make sure the equipment got there on time, and that's why they got it before us on the flight.
Let me take you to Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
You remember that date in Cleveland, Ohio? December 9th, 1967. I had just graduated from high school. You had already graduated.
I came in '65.
Oh, you graduated in '65?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you graduated 2 years before me.
I was at Lamar College then.
Were you attending college?
Yeah. Lamar College, yeah.
I was away at school my first year. I was a college freshman. But you came to Cleveland in December of 1967. Well, let me take you back. Wait a minute. You were with Otis at the Monterey Pop Festival.
No, we was in Canada. Booker T was at Monterey Pop Festival.
Honey, I'm about to give you war. much.
How about in England? Did you go to?
We go there.
Didn't go to
we
England.
We was gay too.
Oh, and let's go
we
now.
still in school.
You're in school?
Yeah.
Well, school came first then.
Right.
Well, good for you. Was that the same with Phelan and
Right.
James and
Same,
everybody? You were all
same.
in school? And you all went to school together?
Yeah.
In 1967. Now you remember the trip to Cleveland.
Yeah.
You flew into Cleveland. You landed at the airport right on the lake, right in front of the lake. And then you went that Saturday afternoon, you went to the Upbeat show. And with Don Webster,
Right.
Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels were on the show with you. Yeah. So you guys taped that show in the afternoon.
Right.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it was played on television at 5 o'clock.
Do me wrong, honey, if you want it. Do me wrong, honey, while I'm gone. All I'm asking, oh, the respect when I come home. Hey, girl, yeah, now, hold on. Hey, little girl, you're sweeter than honey, and I'm about to give you all of my money. All I'm asking, hey, you respect when I come home. Yeah, 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 now, hold on. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, now that's what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, take care of T-C-P. Respect, respect is what I want. Respect is what I need. Got to have, it. Got to have. Give it to me, baby, give it to me. Ooh, we baby, I got it. Lord, I got it. Give it to me. Lord, baby, got it. Lord, baby, got it. Give it. Lord, baby, got it. Give it. Lord, baby, got it. Give it.
Upbeat is a service of Broadcasters Television System and has been a videotape production produced in the Scripps Howard studios of WEWS in Cleveland, Ohio.
And then you got ready for your concert that night. Do you remember where that concert was?
Right. In Cleveland.
Cleveland at Leo's. Leo's Casino.
Right.
Leo's Casino. You were there.
Right.
You guys played on stage at Leo's that night. I'm sure it was a great show. I didn't get to see it because I was away at college my first year. You remember that show?
Oh man, it was a great show. Man, everybody came down after we did the first show. Everybody came downstairs and checked us out, man. Man, y'all bad, y'all. It was the night and they came downstairs, but still not bad. How bad? So.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then after that, you went to your hotel.
Yeah.
The show was over. Sunday,
Oh,
December
man.
10th, 1967.
Now that was an awesome Sunday. It was cold that morning. I tell you that it was cold, and we got up about 5:30. Got ready and went to the airport, and Carl asked the man to come and cut the plane on. They told him, man, the engine is cold. The pilot said, you check. The pilot that was said check our pilot by cutting on because he said the battery was apart.
The battery.
Yeah.
You had battery problems.
And it was one looked at the other.
You looked at each other. I remember you looked at
Right.
Phelan and.
Yeah, and we thought about that, and so we did.
Yeah.
And so that went on for a while, and that's about it.
Finally got it started. Then everybody got on board. Where were you sitting?
I was sitting behind Otis.
You're sitting right behind Otis.
Right. I was sitting more. Ooh.
Otis was in the passenger seat in the front.
He was in
The co-pilot.
yeah. He was sitting in front of the seat, and that's about it. And as we got ready to go on the flight, we started talking about shows, how great show last night, and how good show was, and what we were doing, got no place that, and we talked. I guess about I guess about 30 minutes. Sort of dozing back off to begin. Yeah.
So you were dozing off, getting some rest.
Exactly.
And resting up because you had a show that next night up there in Madison, Wisconsin.
Exactly.
So on your way up there now, you're flying in over the lake at Madison, Wisconsin.
The plane starts shaking, and all of a sudden, Felix said, "Man, what's that, man?" I said, "I don't know." And so Jimmy got looked at him, put his side. I don't know, but he said, "Oh man," and I said, "What's happening?" And all of a sudden he said, he said, at that particular moment he didn't say anything because at the time the plane just broke up
In pieces.
in pieces. And when I came back to myself again, I was all this water. I said, "My God!" And I saw this water. And the only thing I could think at that time, we were in the wrong place. And I saw Phelan come up. And I looked at her. I said, "Man," "what's happening?" Everything's coming apart. Yeah.
You had your seatbelt unbuckled.
Yes, it is. And I've been telling them the same thing. That's why when it all broke up, I was just water. That's what happened to me.
And then you floated up to the surface.
Yes.
And you couldn't swim.
That's right.
You just hugged that seat.
Exactly. And do you know, I lost that seat belt. That seat belt I had in my hand in the water. Another one floated right up to me.
It floated away?
Yes, but another one came up to me.
Oh, another one came up to you.
Yeah, and I had in my hand. I said, and I just held onto it. I said,
And then after about 20 minutes, they came and they pulled you out.
Right, exactly. 25 minutes they came.
About 25 minutes. But they couldn't save anybody else.
Right. And I was the only one who couldn't swim.
And the only one that couldn't swim.
Hello.
Yeah.
And that's tell you something right there. I was the only one who couldn't swim. And I said, man, yeah.
Yeah. So you can still remember that to
Yes,
this
I
day as though it were yesterday.
Yes, yeah.
Now you still play, you still perform.
Yes, I do.
And you still, do you ever play with the Barkays? You ever play with James?
I played with him. I played with him 2 years ago. It's considered him Memphis.
Oh yeah, here in Memphis you played with him? Yeah, because I see them around the country. I can't catch up with him. He's always a couple steps ahead of me. but eventually I got to catch up with James in the Barkays and talk to him. Now James wasn't on that flight.
No, he did. We sit in James went to commercial flight. Yeah.
Yeah, he took the commercial flight because he was working really with all the equipment and getting everything get everything set up.
Time we got there.
Have you been back to Cleveland since then?
No, I haven't. I haven't been to Cleveland. I went there. I went to Madison, Wisconsin. We had friends there.
I know you went to Madison. I read about that. You went to Madison on the 40th anniversary.
Right.
On December 10th of 2007.
Exactly.
And I saw that. Yeah, that was pretty emotional. Just just seeing that.
Girls, they do get weary, wearing that same old shabby dress. Yeah. Oh, if she gets weary, take your soul finger and try a little tenderness. You know she's waiting, just anticipating for the thing she may not never possess. No, 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 no. But while she's waiting, try a little tenderness. Otis, try this. And you know, once again, as I said my friends earlier today, that morning, today we had to crash. We woke up the morning about, I guess about 6:30 and headed to the airport in Cleveland. And we was talking about a song. Otis told us that he had just cut a song sitting on the dock of the bay, and he said it was a good song. It should be a number one song. We said, oh, okay. We hadn't heard the song. But little did I know, when I got back to Memphis, I would play on that song. And that song was sitting on the dock of the bay. Says there's something. Sitting on the dock of the bay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sitting on the dock of the bay, yeah. Sitting in the morning sun, and the midnight is done. Watching the center roll in, then I watch him roll away again. Lord, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I have nothing to live for long, looking like nothing's gonna come my way. Lord, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Woo-hoo. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looking like nothing's gonna change, everything still remains the same. I can't do it.
Yeah. So how do you feel now? How do you feel knowing that these great rock and roll legends, these guys that you performed with, especially Otis Redding, you know, he's part of history. Otis was 26 when he died, and you were still just a young kid, 19 years old.
Just turned 19, yeah. I was 19, as a matter of fact, in October 3rd.
October 7th is your birthday.
October 3rd.
October 3rd?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, October 3rd is your birthday, okay. 1947, yeah. So you just turned 19.
Turned 19.
Wow. How do you feel knowing that these great rock and roll legends, these guys that you performed with, especially Otis Redding, you know, he's part of history. Otis was 26 when he died, and you were still just a young kid, 19 years old.
Just turned 19, yeah. I was 19, as a matter of fact, in October 3rd. October 3rd.
October 3rd?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. October 3rd, your birthday. Okay. 1947. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, yeah. You just turned 19.
So 19.
Wow. Okay.
Accompagné par les meilleurs musiciens d'Amérique, voici Otis Redding.
Listen while I talk to you now. Tell you what I'm gonna do now. Got the new thing I'm going to run, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm putting it down now. And move your body all around. You just, that's the way you do it now. All gone, gone, baby, yeah. Shake, shake it, baby. Shake it like a bowl of soup, yeah. You let it go loop the loop, yeah. Put your hand around your hip now. Come on and let your backbone slip, yeah. And move your body like your hip and just, oh, got to do it now. Come on, but do it, baby. Shake, shake, shake it, baby. A ring-a-ling-a-ling, honey, shake it is the greatest thing. But if you really roll, got to do the thing with, oh, shake with all your might, yeah. If you do it right now. Put your hand around your hip, yeah. Come on and let your backbone slip now. You move your body like your hip and just sock it to me. If you want to really roll now, got to do the thing with soul. Shake and shake with all your might, yeah. If you do it right now. Let your body loop the light and just got to have it now. Come on, sock it to me, girl. Shake, shake in the morning now. Shake, shake in the evening. Shake all night long, yeah. 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 Everybody. doing the little shake, yeah. Everybody doing the little shake, yeah. Everybody doing the, oh yeah. Shake, feel pretty good, y'all. Feel pretty good now. All right. Na 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 na. Everybody, one more time now. Na 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 na. Yeah, shake up, got to do it, y'all. Keep on shaking with me, baby. Got the way you do it, yeah. Keep on shaking. One more. Feel pretty good, y'all. Feel all right there. We got to shake it, baby, now. Shake in the morning, yeah. Shake in the evening. Shake all night long, children. Shake all night long. Got to. Na 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 na. One more time, everybody. Na 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 na. Got keep on taking off. Got keep on shaking, y'all. Everybody doing the shake, y'all. Everybody doing the shake now. Keep on moving with the groove, yeah. Keep on moving with. Oh, got the louder. Keep on. Got to. All right. Feel pretty good. Groove, y'all. Feel pretty good. That's right. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. All right. Feel pretty good, y'all. Yeah. Got to. Everybody, shake y'all. Shake it. Shake y'all. Got to. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. La 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 la. One more time. La 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 la. Hey. All right, children. Keep on shaking that. Got to. Keep on shaking that. Keep on grooving that. Got to, baby. Got to, baby. Yeah, Lord. You must have thought my love was for fun. You tried to spend it like a dollar. You got the right string, baby, but your yo-yo is the wrong color. I'm telling you, babe. Don't you mess with Cupid, no. Cupid, he's not Cupid, baby. Don't you mess with Cupid, no. Cupid, he's not Cupid. Oh yeah, you must have thought my love was a rock on the floor. From the walk on, nothing more. But you don't seem to understand. I'm a man, baby, full grown man, warning you, mama. Don't you mess with Cupid, no. Cupid, he's not Cupid, baby. Don't you mess with Cupid, no. Cupid, he's not Cupid, oh, yeah. When I look for you, you're never home. Like the left, you turn me off and on, baby. Just like the shade, dim the light. When it's open, I can do nothing right. Wanting you more. Don't you mess with Cupid, no. Cupid is not Cupid. No, don't mess with me. Baby, don't mess with me. Baby, don't mess with me. Baby, don't mess with me. I'm just a man, baby. Full grown man. Don't want you to mess with me. Throwing away my life. Cupid, baby. I'm not so stupid, yeah. Got it, baby. Moving, y'all. Oh, yeah. Barefoot. with me. Baby, don't mess with me. I get the man, y'all. Do it wrong, man. I won't do this. Here's a song we like to sing now. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, but it's cold outside, and I've got the month of May. Oh, I guess you will say, what can make me feel this way? It's my girl, talking about my girl. I got so much loving, all the bees in the me. I got a sweeter song that I can sing, better than the birds in the tree. Oh, I guess you will say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. Ooh, Lord. I don't need no money. All I need is my thing. I got all the riches, baby, one big man can claim. Oh, I guess you will say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. I got sunshine, it's on a cloudy day with my girl. Even got the month of May with my girl. Talking about, ooh, I got oh, Lord, somebody tell me. Oh, somebody tell me. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. What I'd like to say right now, it's so good to be in Paris. You know, lovely country. And if, huh? Okay. You got it. Right now, what we're going to do is to give myself a break, to give you a break, to give the band a break. I'd like to right now sing the biggest record that I've had in the United States. And the record, I want to dedicate it to everybody. It's a real soft blues soul record. And it go like, I've been loving you. Too long. To stop now. As you become a habit to me, I've been loving you. Honey, it's been so long. I don't want to stop now. No. man. Been so wonderful. I can't stop now. Good time. And your love is growing cold. But my love is growing stronger as our affair grows older. I've been loving you oh too long. I don't want to stop now. Somebody's telling you the secret. I've been loving you a teeny bit too long, and I don't want to stop now. No, 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 and don't make me stop now. No, baby, I'm down on my knees. Please don't make me stop now. I love you. Good God Almighty, I love. Oh my, sock it to me. Oh. Now to introduce you to some of the band, ladies and gentlemen. From a trombone player, Jay Johnson. One time he's been in love. Trumpet player, Leroy. 2 times he's been in love. Charles Ambrose, trumpet player. 3 times he's been in love. But Charlie Harris, baritone player. 4 times he's been in love. But my man Charles Fairley, tenor player, 5 times he's been in love. But my band leader and Bobby Holloway, 6 times he's been in love. But my bass player, Cook, 7 times he's been in love now. But my guitar player, Leroy, 8 times he's been in love. And for my greatest drummer, Woody, 9 times he's been in love. And for me, 10 times I've been in love. But I tell you, right now what I want to do to you, I want to get honest with you. Little girl, you're sweeter than honey. I'm about to give give you all of my money. All I want you to do is just give it to respect when I come on. Respect is what I want. Respect is what I need. Respect is what I want. Respect is what I need. Give it to me, baby. Everything I need. Give it to me. There's another ballad. This is for you. This is my lover's prayer now. And I'm gonna be to reach out to you, my love. This is my lover's prayer, and I hope you can understand it, my love. My life is such a weary thing. In my years old, this prayer just ring and ring. You keep me wanting, waiting and wishing, when I know deep down I'm not to blame, yo. What you gonna do tonight when you need my loving arms to hold you tight? Tell me what you were gonna do tonight when you need my baby voice to tell you goodnight. Honey, but you don't let that be no problem. Just come on home and help me solve. Then I won't be missing you. And honey, my lover's prayer will be all over. What can the matter be now? It can't be too serious. We can't talk it over. It's over. You're trying to keep me in this misery, but honey, you can't make my life all over. I'm wanting you. You don't let that be no problem. Just come on home and help me solve. Then I won't be missing you. And honey, my lover's prayer will be all over. It's got to be all over. Let it be. It got to be all over. Let it be now. This is my lover's prayer. I gotta show it to you, honey. Come on, come on, come on. This is my lover's prayer, and I want it to get to you. This is my lover's prayer, and I want it to get to you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you. Turn you to lose now. If I do, I'm gonna lose my life. Ooh, I can't never turn you to lose now. If I do, I'm gonna lose my life. Well, I can't turn you loose to nobody. I love you, baby, yes I do. Ooh, baby, hips shaking, mama, I told you. I'm in love with you, only you. Honey, baby, you do it, then baby, why don't you? I'm gonna give you everything that you want. Let me hear you. Gotta keep holding on. Never gonna turn you loose. Got to keep a grip on your babe. I can't turn you to loose now. I'm in love with this pretty thing. Ooh, I never turn you to loose now. a good joy and true love you can bring me. Well, I can't turn you loose to nobody. I love you, baby, yes I do. Oh, baby, if a shaking mama, I told you I'm in love with it, only you. Honey, baby, do it, the baby, why don't you? I wanna give you everything that you want. Sock it to me. Got to keep holding on. I'm never gonna turn you loose. Got to keep a grip on you, babe. You gotta get the feeling. Everybody gotta get the feeling, y'all. Too much going on, you gotta feel it there. Baby, you gotta feel it now. Ooh, baby, you got the feeling now. Hold on, the baby rama coming. Yes, hold on, baby rama coming. Got to get the feeling. 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 God. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I've tried. I can't get me no, oh no, and I can't get no, oh no, when I'm riding in my car, and that man comes on the radio, he keeps telling me more and more about that useless information. He's trying to mess up my imagination. I can't get me no, oh no, and hey, we got the groove, we got the helmet, we got the helmet, we got the helmet. Keep on the groove, keep on the groove, keep on the groove. I know not, baby, I can't get me no satisfaction. I can't get me no satisfaction. I've tried. I done tried, I can't get no, oh, everybody, I can't get no, oh, no, Lord, baby. Keep on rocking, and maybe you will get to some. You gotta have it, you gotta, won't you wake all time, stingy little girl, she's trying to put me down. I keep on walking round in my sleeves. I keep on messing up. Can't even need to keep on trying to find me somebody to love me. Give me some reaction, and I can't find nobody. Oh no, nobody to give me no faction. We gotta have it. Satisfaction. We got to have it. Satisfaction. Early in the morning. Satisfaction. Late in the evening. Satisfaction. Watching that. Satisfaction. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Everybody give me a little bit. Everybody give me a little bit. Come on, girl, and give me a little bit. Come on, girl, and give me a little bit. We're barefooting. We're barefooting. We're barefooting. We're barefooting. We're barefooting. We're barefoot all night long. Tell them what you're doing. You take it to the east. Tell them what you're doing. Tell them what can you boogaloo like I do? 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 Can you sock it to them like I do? Can you sock it to them like I do? You got to get this satisfaction. You got to get this satisfaction. Baby, got that satisfaction. Baby, got that satisfaction. Baby, got that satisfaction. Sock it to them, y'all. Baby, got that satisfaction. Got that satisfaction. Got that satisfaction. Got that satisfaction. Got it. got it, like that. Everybody say that. We're barefooting. Everybody one time. We're barefooting. That's the way you do it. Tell them what you're doing. Everybody say one more time. Everybody say it again. Keep on keeping with the groove. Keep on keeping with the groove. Everybody say the thing, yeah. Everybody say the can you boogaloo like I do. Can you boogaloo like I do? 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 Can you boogaloo like I do?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
C'est vous qui allez chanter maintenant. Je voudrais vous dire quelque chose. Je voudrais vous signaler qu'aujourd'hui c'est l'anniversaire d'Otis Redding. Alors vous allez chanter pour lui Happy Birthday to you. Hey, maestro, can we go? Happy birthday. Can we play Happy Birthday, please, now? Would you please play Happy Birthday for us? Yeah. Play Happy Birthday. Play it, play it, play it. Allez, come on, play it. They will sing. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I'd like to say thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And if I wasn't out of breath, can you boogaloo like I do? Can you boogaloo like I do? Can you boogaloo? Okay, I'll tell you what we do. Tell you what we do. Keep the beat going, y'all. Tell you what we do. We'll do this. I want everybody to say, na 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 na. Okay, one more time now. Realize, na 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 na. Everybody say it loud. Keep it pushing. Go on to keep it pushing, y'all. You got to take it. Keep on pushing, girl. Got to keep on pushing, y'all. Got to keep on pushing, y'all. Got to keep on, pick it up. Got to keep on pushing, y'all. 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 Got to keep on pushing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Quand Thierry était pas à la TV, il était DJ. Il passait déjà cette musique-là, Try a Little Tenderness, Otis Redding.
Oh, she may be weary. Them young girls, they do get weary. that same old miniskirt dress, yeah, 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 yeah. But when she gets weary, you try your little tenderness, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man, now I know she's waiting, just anticipating for things that you'll never, 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 never possess. No, no. But while she's there waiting, try just a little bit of tenderness. That's all you got to do. Now it might be a little bit sentimental, no, no, no. But she has her grief and care, yeah, 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 yeah. But the soft words, they are spoke so gentle, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it makes it easy to bear. Oh, really, no, no. Young girls, they don't forget it. Love you, oh. Happiness, yeah, 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 yeah. But it's all so easy. All you got to do is try. Yeah, man, all you got to do is know how to love her. You got to hold her, please her, never leave her. That's the one. Got to just find her. You got to hold her, please her, never leave her. Got to, na na na, got to just find her.
When he did These Arms of Mine, hold it. You don't like it? I said, I love it. I'll be right back. I ran up to the control room. I said, Jim, get out here. You got to hear this guy sing. He'd been after us all day long. We were there cutting the band he worked with, Johnny Jenkins and the Pine Toppers. What happened with that was they had a hit song, you may remember this, called Love Twist. They could not get a follow-up. And that is one of the hardest things in the world to do. Once you have a hit, trying to come up with something else that's also a hit. Seldom ever do they better themselves, but they do. Some people come up with hits and others live on one song. So he was just a singer in that band, and he wanted us to hear him sing. And so Al Jackson told him during the session, stop bugging us. And I've already talked to Cropper. He only holds auditions on Saturday. This was like a Tuesday or Wednesday. I said, or Al told him, he said, you probably won't get to sing for Steve. So after the session that day, and Jim says, well, why don't we end it here and then everybody go home, and so we'll come back tomorrow and try again. So Al comes to me and he said, you know that guy's been bugging me all day long I asked you about? I said, yeah. He said, could you take just 10 seconds and listen to him to get him off my back? Because he just kept bugging him. You got to hear me sing, got to hear me sing. Well, Otis, I guess, knew how good he was or whatever and wanted us to hear him. And that's tell him to come down to piano. And I said, okay, play something. He went, I don't play piano. I play a little guitar. He says, a little guitar. I don't play piano. He said, can you give me some of them church quads? And I don't play piano either. I said, do you mean like this? I was just doing 6/8 triplets. And he started singing, these arms of mine. That was it. And I ran up and I stopped him. I ran up and got Jim. I said, come here. So we started playing it. Jim started getting the band together. And Duck reminded me, he said, you came out on the sidewalk yelling at me. He said, get your bass back out. We got to cut something real quick. And we cut these arms of mine. And the next morning, instead of cutting Johnny Jenkins, Johnny played on it, I played piano on it, and Johnny played guitar on it. The next morning, we're cutting a B-side for These Arms Are Mine.
Because you knew.
Well, Jim knew and I knew that that was a single.
Yeah.
It was a good song. He did die young, 26 years old when he passed away. But think about how much stuff we recorded between 63 and 66. He was 26 years old.
Yes.
I didn't even know. I knew Otis. Never had any private pictures taken with him. I'd hang out with him a little bit. We usually were writing.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships rolling in, then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia and I headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I've got nothing to live for and look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything seems to stay the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, for 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, I'm wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything seems to stay the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, for 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll Sitting on the dock of the bay, I'm wasting time.
And we said we're going to get in the plane and we're going to get in the car and we're coming now. We've delayed too long. We're coming now.
So we said, "Mama, right, make y'all."
Shirley?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's make that. Yeah.